Welcome back, fellow Wacksters, to another episode of Stellaris. Let's get right into it. You really
Construction complete.
System surveyed. Yeah, I know that. Leader level up. Construction complete. Earth. New contact. We have received a communique from a previously unknown spacefaring empire that called themselves the Wacksters Confederation Worlds. They claim to have learned of our existence by listening in on the communication of other empires we're in contact with. Interesting. Wacksters. Let's be diplomatic, as usual.
System survey complete.
Let's continue discovering what may be out here. Need 46 more. Wait, so frontier outposts lessen the influence we have. I thought it would grant more influence.
Construction complete.
Ah, so we can see where they are. Okay. I wonder what will happen if we send our fleet here.
System survey complete.
How do we... We do not want to fight these guys at all.
Research complete. Construction complete.
Let's go for repairs then.
Construction complete.
Ah. Colonize
Anomaly
somewhere.
found.
Something to colonize here. Anywhere habitable? Nope, not here. There will be a green icon. Well, actually, there was some habitable world here. Let's research. Ooh. Let's go for some ocean worlds. No. habitable planets are there? Found a few semi-habitable. Doesn't really help us out though. What to do, what to do. Alpha Centauri is habitable. Where are all our science vessels? Let's figure this out. One is here, one there, the other's here. Let's get one more of them.
Situation log updated. Evading hostile fleet.
So, hostiles. I wonder. Okay, so this gives us local easier to find, I see.
Construction complete.
Someone used a mining laser from orbit approximately 5,000 years ago to carve a large body of writing into the surface of Medakva. The massive script covers a large portion of the moon's upper hemisphere and appears to be a short story chronicling the difficult life of alien mercenary. Interesting. Survey up here instead.
Research complete.
New sciences then.
System survey complete. Special project complete.
Crystalline entities. The reports of extraordinary free-floating crystal-like objects observed in certain systems have been investigated. The ship-sized objects and their slightly smaller but equally crystal-like satellites at first appeared inert, but sudden shifts in their orientation relative to our ships and new energy signatures emerging from within the prisms indicate that they might be alive. A fascinating prospect, to be sure, but they should be approached with caution. Our best and brightest are standing by to study these entities. Issue a special product.
Situation log updated. Research complete.
Let's research them. Now, let us also recruit someone new. Wonderful. Ooh, this place looks tasty. Colony development speed. Mining network 2. The director of the Museum of Exobiology on Earth has issued a request for the procedurement of several live alien specimens. These creatures were spotted in unsurveyed habitable worlds, but they are difficult to capture. It will require full resources of a science ship for a lengthy period.
Situation log updated. Evading hostile fleet.
What is void cloud? We are not ready for that stuff yet.
Special project complete.
For that. The crystalline entities, the name itself, a compromise between rival factions of xenobiologists and xenogeologists on Earth, are most definitely alive. Some overly conservative members of the human academic elite argue that they are silicate animate matter and that they have little in common with biological life. The vast majority of the UNE of Earth's populace reject that regressive perspective, instead turning their eyes towards the fascinating new horizons that the crystalline entities represent. They are, somewhat regrettably, solitary beings. Each individual crystal, sovereign, rarely seen with more than one sentinel and a smaller cohort entity. Aside from the cohort and sentinel clearly being subservient to the sovereign of the group, the subtle nuances of the crystalline entities' social hierarchical relationships are lost on us, which does not stop these dynamics from being the subject of the fervid study on Earth. The entities do not seem to mate, and we have yet to observe any crystals that are recognizably older or younger than others. Contrary to an early hypothesis, the shifts in hue between individual crystalline entities seem to be related not to their age, but to their latent internal charge, which can be violently unleashed, and it appears as if, though sporadic fluctuations in this charge alter the retractive properties of the crystal. This knowledge will surely be a great boon to our sciences. So we cannot do that.
Evading hostile fleet. We have discovered a primitive civilization. Some would dismiss these aliens as little more than filthy savages, but there are those who see merit in studying their culture, such as it is.
Move these guys. Where are they? Okay. That didn't really help. Let's see what we can build on the surface here. Upgrade our hydroponics farms and power plants. And what am I researching? Desert worlds? I was hoping to colonize something. Huh. This we should be able to colonize. Toxic cow, active volcano. Okay. Where are they? Where's our fleet? Ah, here. Can't colonize oceans either. Oh boy, this is getting annoying. Let's change it up. There we go. It'll take some time, but we have to. Let's build another colony ship then. Here it is.
System survey complete.
Wait, what? That's odd. How about we then go down here instead?
Anomaly found.
Research it.
Special project complete.
The Orienthe secured. Small rodent-like creatures known as the Orienthe are native to the UNS O'Hare, where their habitat extends across most of the diverse climate regions. Breed at an extremely rapid rate and seem to have a particular fondness for chewing on electrical cables, so basically rats. Recurring specimens was not a problem. In fact, after the initial creatures were collected, more of them made their way onto the UNS O'Hare by hitching rides on the science ship's orbital shuttles. Exactly why the Museum of Exobiology requested ornamental specimens remains a mystery. Well, next research then. Failure. Wonderful.
Construction complete.
Let's colonize Alpha Centauri. Let's build a solar panel network.
Situation log updated.
Encounter some form of alien vessel in the Sol system. The Sol system is our home system. Right?
Anomaly found.
Okay, this place could be interesting. We will put this right on top of here. Mummified pilot. The mummified remains of a single individual belonging to a previously unknown mammalian species have been found drifting in high orbit over Tipakar Ila. The being is dressed in what appears to be a flight suit, complete with a helmet, and maybe a fighter pilot that ejected in some ancient battle only to be forgotten and left behind. A study of the corpse has provided some interesting data. Wonderful.
Congratulations on having colonized a new world. Our colonists are now in the process of building their first settlement, but it will take time for them to become self-sufficient.
Our colony ship has gently touched down at the mouth of a large river delta on one of the several continents that can be found on a horizon. This temperate forested region will serve as an ideal first landing site. The ship has been permanently converted into the administrative headquarters of the new settlement, and its reactor core is in the process of being removed so that it may serve as the colony's temporary power source. Hundreds of small tents and prefab shelters have sprung up around the former starship's massive hull as colonists begin to disembark in large numbers. The first human city on an alien world. Great day for mankind, indeed. There's no need for this anymore.
System survey complete.
He's still being colonized.
Construction complete. Research complete. Construction complete.
Okay. There, now we have positive power at least.
Special project complete.
After an extensive search of the seabed on UNS O'Hare using a small fleet of mini submarines, the crew of the UNS O'Hare finally managed to corner the elusive target of their search, a live Tarblock. The shimmering creature which defends itself by emitting faint sounding signals that produce a sense of dread in most organics, was brought aboard the science ship in a special water tank simulating its natural environment. The crew members on the UNS O'Hare that came into direct contact with the Tarblock will require extensive therapy, but the mission has been a success. Great. So we can't build a listening post because we don't own this place yet. Okay, good to know. Here? I can. But I don't want to. So, let's get mineral processing. Still far off. Speed things up a little bit. This guy. Sort of up here.
Construction complete.
Let's colonize up here then. I'll build another colony ship in the meanwhile.
Colony established.
So colony established, which means we should be able to build something. Basic hydroponics farm. Sounds like a good beginning. Here we should build a basic power plant. And a basic mine. Okay.
System survey complete.
Doesn't seem like a good place to colonize, to be honest. New election. Ooh, these look scary. Okay.
Special project complete.
Sasagord is an extremely lethal predator that stalks the dense jungles of UNE here at night, paralyzing its prey with electric shocks before sucking their brains out with its tube-like mouth. Unfortunately, 3 of the crew members from UNE here were lost to these creatures before a specimen could be secured. The Museum of Exobiology on Earth will rename one of its wings after these brave officers to honor their sacrifice. Wow, thank you. So this would be considered an Arctic world. Okay.
System survey complete. Research complete.
Let's build another frontier outpost out here.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
And let's... Okay, more research. Betharian power plant. Huh. Could be useful. Rivals. Horizon. Can't really do much here. Except for upgrade this, which can't do yet. Sin Empire. Just curious, what is everyone's rating of us? De-realization. Fragmented nations. What are these guys? Offer trade deal. Trade star charts. Okay, they do not want to do that. Never mind then. These are called the Sathid. These are called the Valdari. Who else is nearby? We'll leave that for now.
Hostile fleet detected.
Okay. is.
Situation log updated. Special project complete.
Golantha herd secured. Golanthas are large, flat herbivores that have evolved internal gas pockets, enabling them to hover a few centimeters above the ground. They move about in herds consisting of a few dozen animals, grazing on the moss and lichen that can be found on the windswept plains of UNE O'Hare. They are ruthlessly hunted by the apex predators, and our biologists on UNE O'Hare estimate that only a few hundred Golantha herds remain. One of these, consisting of 9 animals, has been successfully collected and will be brought back to Earth. Anyways, it seems like we're out of time for this episode, and in the next one we will have to deal with these guys. Hope they won't attack us. So, hope you guys are enjoying. See you guys in the next one. Whack out.